Welcome back, gloomy fellows. It is Sheena again. You have now entered the absolute castle of curiosities, Sheena's gloomy mansion. For now, then, I have returned safe and secure in my gloomy sphere after all those stressful days of festivity, which have in fact been a lot of fun. I have to confess this to you, but it was also combined with a tiny dose of stress because, as you might possibly guess, for the incredibly introverted person I am, a larger group of people constantly exposed to me also has this tiny dose of stress. I decided to show you something very special, which I will specially share with you guys because I'd love to share those things with you. It is a special try-on haul and general haul of items which I got for Christmas. I hope you enjoy those kinds of videos, but I just decided to share those things with you because there are some very precious garments and I want to show them to you so that you can possibly find some own discoveries among those things. So let's just start with this whole experience. Let's see how this turns out. If this could be considered a true experience, I'm not fully sure about it, but for now, I have set up a huge pile, actually a huge mess. It couldn't be considered a pile, it could be considered a mass of black trash. Let's just grab something and show it to you. So the first thing which I have grabbed out of this mess is actually the biggest and the heaviest thing which I got for Christmas. So be prepared for this marvelous black 𝐿𝐴𝐻. It is from one brand which I have always adored and which has always meant a lot to me, and it's actually pretty difficult to discover this special brand nowadays because it was more popular 10 years ago. It is called 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐻. I'm not sure if you have ever heard of this brand. It is a German brand and they have just so amazing evening gowns. I have longed for this dress for a long period of time. It actually does exist in different colors, so you can either purchase green, blue, red, or a purplish color. So this dress is completely floor length and it also closes by a zipper. It is a very high quality. We have those long, kind of witchy inspired evening gown sleeves. We have those marvelous corset details just in the front side and this beautiful velvet burnout material. I would never want to imagine living without this dress. It is just perfect for me, perfect for Sheena, and yeah, I just adore it. Let's see what I am going to grab out of this mess in front of me. So this is something from a whole new brand. It is from Forever 21. I usually avoid shopping at those brands, but one of my best friends discovered an amazing jacket which ideally fits my taste. It just looks like this. It is a velvet burnout material, as you can see, because I just adore velvety burnout materials, and it also has some kind of a flowery and rose inspired design. What I personally favor about this jacket is that it is easy to combine with all those plain black dresses which don't have this additional feature of glamour. So let's skip to something different, because I am not there to show you only clothing, but also the other items which I got for Christmas. And I have to show you something very special because it always stares at me while I'm preparing this video for you guys, and I just have to show you this because it is so amazingly adorable. Let's see what this can be. There it is. It is just so cuddly and so soft. I adore it. It is the 𝐚𝐭 plushie from KILLSTAR from their new Creepchest collection. It is just so adorably soft and cute, and I adore plushies. As you might have already seen, I have a plushie addiction. I do have a lot more plushies on my bed, but they are not in the camera right now because that would crash my whole aesthetic. I'm so sorry, but most of them are Japanese and Pusheen inspired items, or these ones. So just let's calm down, Sheena. So I got this cute 𝐚𝐭 plushie. So this is the 𝐚𝐭 plushie. We have a tiny moon on the front head, and all the different features, which are pinkish colored, are actually made out some kind of a fake leather structure, and it is just so soft. The wings are also made of this PVC-like texture. We have brownish colored, goggly, cute eyes. Here you can see the official Creepchest logo. KILLSTAR has made an awesome collection with their Creepchest, I just adore every single one of them. But 𝐚𝐽𝐽 is possibly my favorite because she fits perfectly to me. I'm not sure if she's a she or a he. I am going to consider her female right now in this video. So she is female, at least for me. But there is something I wanted to ask you guys, because 𝐚𝐽𝐽 is her official name, but I'm not fully sure if I want to really name her 𝐚𝐽𝐽, because this is just the regular name for those creatures, and I'm sure there are thousands of 𝐚𝐽𝐽s all around the world. So I decided that she will receive a special name, and for the reasons that I have given so far, at least 1,000 different plushies name in my whole life, I wanted to let you decide how she should be called. It would be totally amazing if you wrote some of your own inspirational names for 𝐚𝐽𝐽 down in my comment section, because she is very keen on getting a new name, obviously from you, because you are the most inspirational person when it comes to names. So please write all your inspirations down in my comment section so that she will finally receive a new name until my next video comes up. This is 𝐚𝐽𝐽, who will receive a name pretty soon, thanks to you guys. This is perfect. This is perfect. So for now that I am surrounded by my magical power animals, I can show you the next items. So let's see. I am going to show you something totally different again, because I am constantly switching between different genres, and especially when it comes to music, and different interests and different things, because I am a weirdo, and weirdos tend to have different interests. I got 2 band shirts from one of my best friend who is a huge metalhead. He decided that I have to get some true metal t-shirts. I do have some few metal t-shirts in my gloomy wardrobe, but not as many, because I'm also collecting band shirts of a huge variety of other genres. If I would own 1 or 2 band shirts of every single band that I adore, my wardrobe would completely explode. So he got me 2 special t-shirts of 2 bands which I have adored for a very long period of time. The first band is a metal band which is actually original from Germany, from Krefeld. Perhaps some of you might know this band already, and I've basically grown up with this band. It is a Blind Guardian shirt, and for those of you who already know my Blind Guardian obsession, you could possibly understand that it meant a lot to me that I received one of those band shirts from one of my best friends. And it is a huge size. Just let me show this to you. It is a size L. The other band shirt is actually a size XL, so it is just enormously huge, but I am perfectly fine with it because I adore those huge band shirts, because then I can wear them as some kind of a homewear. This is the first shirt which I got, which is so clearly magical looking. On the first arm you can see the logo Blind Guardian, also in a very huge and very high quality design. On the next arm you can see the title of this whole album, Tales from the Twilight World, and on the back side we have a marvelous design, just one of those marvelous illustrations. I am so incredibly happy with this shirt because it is not only very comfortable, but it's also of very high quality. It is just a very clear illustration. The next shirt, which I got also from this metal addicted friend, is from 𝐿𝐴𝐴. 𝐿𝐴𝐴, for those of you who don't know, is a folk metal band, and they are from Finland, just as 𝐼𝐴, and they have just amazing albums. Their lyrics mainly rely on old folkish tales and those kinds of things. It's always some kind of a fairy tale when listening to those songs. So this is the shirt. It also has a mesmerizing design. We don't have anything printed on the arms this time, but we have a mesmerizing backside with some Finnish lyrics on it. I adore the 𝐿𝐴𝐴 logo in this one, and I also adore the illustration because this also is one of my favorite albums. Let's grab something else. So the next item which I have in front of me, oh dear, this is precious. This is something very precious. The next thing is from EMP, and it is a marvelous red and black lace dress. Here you can see the full design of this marvelous dress. We have all those lace roses printed all over the fabric, even over the skirt details, and we have this beautiful red color which pops up underneath the lace. And what I also favor is that I don't wear as much reddish colors actually, so it is a good addition. Let's grab something different again. Next, something very special as well. It also is from 𝐸𝐴. I got a long sleeve shirt with those bat wings, as always, because I adore this and everyone knows that Sheena is addicted to bat sleeves. It is from the 𝐸𝐴 provided brand, which is called Gothic. It has just those amazing bat sleeves which just look adorable while you're dancing. So let's continue with my next purchase. Next I'm gonna grab something different. It is something which I have actually gifted myself because as the incredibly introverted person I am, it is some kind of a tradition that I also get myself some kind of own presents, but this one was only $1 because I got this from eBay, but it is in fact a catalog. I am generally not buying or purchasing catalog. The only catalog that I get is the 𝐸𝐴 catalog, and that is a catalog that just comes into my house without me paying anything. But this time I purchased a true catalog of a very common Gothic brand, which was original from Germany. It is from the German brand 𝐻𝐸𝐴. If some of you still know this, it is just so ancient. This brand doesn't exist anymore. You can still buy them secondhand, but not in the official stores. They don't exist anymore. But I discovered this catalog on eBay and I just wanted to get it because there are so incredibly beautiful pictures in it. This catalog is produced to the 20 years anniversary of 𝐻𝐸𝐴, and there you can see all amazing hairstyles as well in this catalog. So I just had to get this. This is just amazing. You can see all those marvelous pieces of clothing. So there you can see all the different accessories and wigs and fishnets and patches and buttons and t-shirts and jackets and trousers and pants and coats and bags and styles and pikes and shoes. Just general awesomeness. It is definitely a book for Sheena, perfect for Sheena, and I'm happy with it. Even though I don't like all of the outfits, obviously, because there is a little bit too much fetish clothing inside of it. But unfortunately it is as it is, and I'm gonna accept it as it is. And it is so heavy actually. You can perhaps even kill someone with this book. It could possibly also help me if somebody broke into my gloomy mansion, because then I can destroy this person with this heavy book, because it is just very heavy, I promise you. We also have all the different shops which have been in Germany in the 90s and 80s, such as in Berlin, in Karlsruhe and in Ulm, also in a very good condition. So thanks to the eBayer who sold me this amazing book and kept it in such a good condition. So this is a well-made addition for Sheena because I am obsessed with just the traditional styling in the 80s and 90s. Of course the underground styling, not those fancy, colorful 80s styling choices. Not those ones, I promise. So the next thing which I got for Christmas is also something which I have never had before. I have never actually had those net gloves, those elegant and glamorous net gloves. But now I got one. I got one pair of net gloves. They come from the brand Restyle. They also have marvelous bows on the front side, and the back side of the gloves is completely and fully covered in a satin-like fabric. But on the front side you can see your skin through these marvelous net details with some additional tiny dots on the front side. What I personally favor when it comes to those beautiful and elegant gloves is that you can actually see through those net details and discover all your different rings. I am sure I will wear them to all my future outfits because they just feel very comfortable and they give some additional glamorous feature to my outfits. The next item which I wanted to show to you is from a brand which I have never purchased or which I have never received as a gift in my life before. It is the brand Punkrave. So this is the final dress. It is from the brand Punkrave, as you can see. It has all those detailed laced features as well as a general lace trim right on your neckline, which also ends up in a V shape. So we have those amazing and elastic lace sleeves. We have a lot of flowery and rosy kind of textures, as you can see. The general highlight of this dress was the back side, because on the back side we have a corsety detail. If you know me pretty well, then you also know that I adore everything that has corset details, especially on the back side, because this just makes it more historically looking. It has ruffles on both of your hips. On this lace fabric we not only have flowers but actual roses. For my next present, my aunt got me something from E&P as well. This is a black lace dress from the brand Foreplay, which is also featured on E&P, and it is a very beautiful dress. This is just a plain black dress with the additional lace features. We also have a V-shaped neckline, because this is just makes it even more precious. I got a size S. By the way, we have a fully transparent lace sleeve with an awesome rose design. So for now, I am skipping to the next thing, which you have possibly already seen in this video without me showing you anything, and that is actually the dress which I'm wearing. It is a dress from KILLSTAR, which is very soft and feels incredibly comfortable on your skin, but it also looks incredibly adorable because of all those net and lace features. What I also adore when it comes to this dress is that it actually also has ruffles just on the front of your arms. It could even cover your whole hand. Let's continue with some accessories. The first thing which I got was this cute black fan, and it just is an ideal addition, and it works pretty well. So this is also a good feature. This is a wooden fan, not one of those cheap plastic ones. The next thing which I got is actually from KILLSTAR. I received my first pair of KILLSTAR socks, which are so adorable. Just look at the design. They are incredibly cute, and they have those ruffly details. The whole sock is covered in those fishnet details. They are of very high quality, and they feel perfectly comfortable on your skin. The next thing, which could be considered accessory related, is actually a belt. This is a belt from Restyle. So there it is. We have this silvery moon-shaped detail in the front side and two bat wings. It is of very high quality as well, and it is actually heavier than I expected it to be. So this is the belt, which is a perfect addition, especially for those plain black outfits, which deserve to have a more mesmerizing and outstanding feature. The next thing which I got are actually tiny ankle cuffs, which you can put on your ankles. This is just so adorable. They also come from the brand Restyle PL. As you can see, you can adjust the sizing. Let's just transform Sheena into a true bat. Something that I also got when it comes to accessory related things is also something from Restyle.pl, and those are, they are just so adorable. They are actually earrings. There you can see beautiful roses in a dark silvery design with some black additions, and a tiny ankh in the front side. Before I skip to the makeup related stuff, I wanted to show you something else which is just so cute, because it is a personalized item which I got from one of my best friends. Actually the metal obsessed friend. A personalized mug, which is just so adorable. He knew that I have always customized my own mug on a special website, which I adore, and then he has just tried it out and combined all my different bands, especially metal bands, and not the other ones because he's not familiar with them. He also combined my favorite range of colors, black and violet, as always, because everyone knows that I adore these colors and basically only wear them. And we have different bands and yeah, one festival name, as you can see, because this is the biggest festival and he always wants to persuade me to finally go there. Let's finally skip to the makeup related products. So I got these golden crystals from Sephora. They are bath crystals, bath salts, to just brighten your day because they are so cheerily and magical and sparkly, and they are in a golden design. Next I got a wonderful cushion cream, of which I have never heard before. It says that it is a natural glowing cream which transforms your skin into a lighter version than it actually is. So I'm pretty interested if this actually works. But another thing which is just so incredibly adorable is my first huge and real Sephora palette which I got. And it is just the perfect one. So this is the whole Sephora makeup kit. It is just so cute. It is the Once Upon a Night palette. So this is the O palette, which comes in an O shape. It just has the impression that it actually has all wings. So there you can see the first layer with amazing eyeshadows. I'm especially interested in those violet ones. Next we have another layer of eyeshadows. The third layer provides all lip glosses. So on the other side we also have 3 different wings. There we have the more natural looking colors such as golden and brown, and all those sparkly ones. The next palette is also dedicated to eyeshadows. The last wing is also dedicated to 2 different shades of lip glosses and also orange, which I will possibly never use in my whole life. If you open up the front side, you can already discover all the different blushes as well as the bronzers and highlighters. Next we have our cream eyeliners, which also come in different shades and different colors, but at the end, I surely have something special for you, which just overwhelmed me when I unpacked it. It was another makeup palette from one specific person. I just admire a lot because of her makeup products, because they are just all so precious. I got a Kat Von D palette, and not a general Kat Von D palette, but the Alchemist holographic palette, which just looks so precious. Just look at the design and all those holographic features. I'm just going to unpack it with you guys. So there you can see this full beauty. It is just so gorgeous looking, but not only on the outside but also on the inside. Let's just open it up. The first one, which I admire a lot, is the emerald green version. Next we have the ultraviolet amethyst, which is some kind of a violet inspired tone. Next we have blue sapphire and pink opal. I'm actually a bit insecure to try it out for the first time, but let's see how this turns out. I will prepare a special wintry look for you and show you how this palette actually turns out. So guys, we have achieved the end of my video. Now that my mess has gotten even more messier down on my bed, I wanted to say thank you for watching and being so steady and organized throughout all this chaos in my gloomy mansion. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, because this would not only mean the world to me but also mean the world to all my bad friends and 𝐚𝐤𝐞, because she is now member of our huge gloomy family. If you also want to become a member of the universe of gloominess online, then please click the red button below this video, because this would just be so gloomily magical for us. As always, at the end of every single video out of my gloomy sphere, stay weird, unique and obscure. Thousands of virtual black hearts, Sheena, and my gloomy friends, as always. So bye for now, and I hope to see you soon again.